backing up if I continue forward. Okay, and he's actually making his turn right now as I go backwards. All right, so anyways, follow that little cursor over there, and you see the little speck come into view. Now it's kind of probably right behind that telephone pole. And there it is. You can see it just behind that electrical line, hidden behind the telephone pole. At the electrical line, hidden behind the telephone pole. Now it's at the, okay, so you can follow it, I actually don't have any control over the video right now because this is video that was taken earlier, okay? Shortly after, about a week after I'd found this, I took that first image I showed you was a print screen. I pushed the print screen on my keyboard and I brought up an art program and pasted it into the art program and saved it that way. And this way I could actually send it to MUFON, just to kind of like perk their ears, You got to keep them people happy. So anyways, that's, like I said, it kind of surprised me to come back and see that they had now taken the 2007 video roadside view and put the 2011 up. I didn't think that they, this guy must have a permanent job driving around the country, and taking these pictures. But as I go back down the street here, you actually don't see it in the sky. There's a little speck. It maybe looks like a little puffy cloud or whatever, but I'm not sure that's it. I think that's just a little puffy cloud right there. It actually came in probably a little before this. I don't know what happened right there, but a little before this, maybe one more square west, and it actually came. It stopped. It was stationary. This guy came through, taking his pictures, and actually caught it on tape or on photo, and then continued on, not being any of the wiser, And here I live in Salt Lake City. Here in Salt Lake, we got the International Airport, we got Airport 2, we got Hill Air Force Base, we got Tooele Army Depot. There's craft flying around. I mean, there's all kinds of airplanes, and you'd have to be an idiot to see think that an airplane is a UFO, especially when you live right underneath their flight plan, My home right now sits right underneath the International Airport's turnaround. So when they come in from the north and they got to enter in from the south, they actually fly right over my house. They're not loud, they're not annoying or nothing like that. But you can go out there and you can just sit on the porch and you can count airplane after airplane that come around, and head in for the International Airport. Also a lot of military planes that come from Airport 2, I believe, or maybe down south, southern Utah, and they come up and they go to Hill Air Force Base, and they kind of hug the west side mountains, it seems like. They very seldom ever go over in the east side, they, whether they're going to Hill Air Force Base or they're going to Tooele Reservoir, or Tooele Army Depot, I mean. But anyways, yeah, we see our fair share and stuff, and I've got quite a few videos of extraterrestrial or UFOs, and these are not little specks in the skies. These are full-on clusters, of objects, and they're taken at night. I used to work uptown at night, and I told my wife, I goes, man, you got to come up there. The sky is just crawling, and it's like I'd go up there every night, and I'd take my camera, and it's an art to get out of your car as quick as you can and to get these things on video, which a lot of UFO sightings just slip by because you got to work out a system. I got a night vision on my camera, so I have to set up the camera pre-time, put everything on standby. I gotta be able to. I got a T-top in my car, so I can't do a whole lot of shooting. I can sight from the car, but a lot of times you got to get out of the car to get the video and to get it good. But anyways, there's that Brinks truck I was telling you about. And but then anyway, that's the film right there. That's, I thought, was kind of interesting, and I hate to see this just slipped underneath the rug, because of them changing the thing. So anyways, that surprised me. I wasn't expecting to see a UFO. I was really just looking for an address. But you come across these things, make sure you make a copy, get yourself a hard copy on your PC, so that like me, it's like I planned on coming, and doing this today, and it surprised me to find that they have changed the photos, the street view photos, and it was maybe not even a month ago. About a month ago is when I first seen this, and it was very surprising to me. But anyways, if you see that stuff out there, make sure you get a copy of it yourself. If you want to put it up on YouTube for others to look at and scoff at and whatever, I'm more than happy to listen to any comments anybody's got. You don't have to comment because I really don't care. I think this is a public thing and it belongs to the public, and it's that is it's just amazing to me. The closest I've ever been to a UFO, and this is literally an extraterrestrial vehicle. It was a sphere. It was one of these polished jobs, and it was at night. It was actually 4 a.m, and this guy at initial sighting was 200 feet from me, 40 feet off the ground, and at its closest point, because it flew right over me, was like 60 feet from me and 40 feet off the ground. Not a window, door, nut, bolt. How they get in, how they get out is a surprise. I could see the bottom of it, and I always tell people the bottom of it looked like a orange. Like if you take a fruit, an orange, the fruit of orange, and you spray paint it candy apple red or a red color, and then antique it, so you smear a dark coating over it, wipe that dark coating off, you will see all the pivots, all the punctures in the bottom of it. That literally, these things, I'm looking up at them, and they're like as big as a frying pan, and they just taper inwards. They as like a cone, and the bottom is all full of these, all different sizes. I'm only assuming that, when it travels through the sky, it heads bottom first. It has its own shield, so I always say, like, if UFO went in the water, it'd never get wet because you've got that shield around it that prevents anything from coming in contact with the ship itself. And that's kind of what it looked like. Is like if you're traveling through space and you're hitting all these little micro meteors and stuff like that, occasionally one or two is going to make it through and ting the bottom of your craft. I don't know anymore how to describe that, but yeah, it was that was quite exciting. I wish I knew what was driving it. If they flipped open the window and waved to me, I'd probably be in shock. But anyways, I thought this video is pretty handy. Kind of like to get it out there, let people see, give them an idea, let them go out there. You guys look through Google Earth, look for these things. It surprised me. I would not have thought that I would ever find anything like this on Google Earth. And make sure you make a copy of it, because I was not aware that how quickly that they would change the video, and whether it was done because of this object. Now, right here, you can see we're in the middle of the intersection. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but the middle of the intersection, that one photo is actually taken from the trip that the roadside Google car was driving north and south, and not east and west. This photo was taken from east and west direction. But anyways, my name's Chris. Have fun with this, and have a good day.